Super team, fly!
No! Oh, I'm Dracula, not the Hulk.
Yeah! Yeah!
Hello and welcome to the Brickfreaks. A long time no video cause I had nothing to build. But now it's over. I have sets again and here I can show you from XBert, not Expert, XBert. Perhaps it's the guy of Sesame Street, I don't know. The vampire house. I don't know, perhaps this is a house out of a movie trilogy about vampires. I'm not sure, I haven't seen the movie trilogy, but I assume this is a house of Twilight. The McCullen Villa. My daughter told me, I don't know. I knew nothing, or I know nothing about Twilight. I have seen perhaps 2 minutes in different clips. But I really have to admit that Pattinson, meanwhile, is a very good actor. I really like him. Not perfect for every kind of role, but for drama and serious roles and a little bit strange characters, really good actor. Okay, now you see some pictures of the assembly and the final set, and then I tell you everything about it. Oh, you've seen not so many pictures, but I think it's enough that you get an impression how to build it and what's inside. Because there are reasons I don't pick this apart. It's a modular, but I will tell you the reasons later on. Okay, some tech specs. These are 3,388 pieces, 13 big building steps. My building assembly time was around 8.5 to 9 hours. I believe between 8 and 12 is the time most people will need. You build the house in 2 pieces, you've seen in the videos, and then connect it together. We have 47 to 49 around centimeters here and here. And this is, the height must be between 32 and 33 centimeters. It's not easy to measure this thing here, because it has not the normal base plate of a modular building. It's way bigger in the ground size, not from the pieces. You can build a modular that fits on a normal 32 by 32 with that piece count. But here we have a much bigger modular building. Okay. So I really like this look-wise, and from the architecture side, this is a gorgeous building. For me, it's a little bit too dark. Only black and the dark brown outside. It's really dark. But I would live in there. If somebody said, Frank, this is your new house, I would say, okay, I have no problem with this. Perhaps a little bit small for all of the family members, but I have to throw a dice who stays behind. Okay, no, I really like this. After I attached them together and you have the full thing, because I couldn't imagine how it will look during the assembly, but now I'm really, really thrilled. Because if you see, and so we're coming to the instructions, this picture and some of the product pictures don't give the building the credit. Because this is really unique and very well designed. Okay, instructions. Good instructions. I show you some pictures. We have 1, 2 pictures here in the beginning. Then it shows you the brick separator and the numbers of the length of the pieces. Then we have the 13 building steps. It shows how they look after the assembly. Then it shows us something about the LED kit. Yeah, horrible. And then it starts. And this is really good instructions. The old building steps are not desaturated or grayed, but with the red outlines and the red arrows, it is not a problem to get this together. This is overall not a building for beginners. People just started building with Lego or other manufacturers like this here. This is not for beginners. If you're a Twilight fan and never have assembled a complexer Lego set or set from another company, don't start with this here. It's not the easiest. It's not hard, but it's not the easiest. Okay, 375 sides and 1,189 small building steps, and like I said, it's 13 bigger one. Okay, brick quality. I don't know the manufacturer. I can only guess. Perhaps it's the same company than Brickfreaks, or that make the bricks for Brickfreaks. It has nearly the same clutch power. The look and feel is nearly the same. I'm not sure, but it's okay. The clutch power is higher than Lego. It's more like Brickfreaks or Kobe. So you really need the brick separator sometimes. And yeah, so for the building itself, the stability, great. Through the high clutch power, no problems at all. We have not a full color consistency. Some of the dark bluish pieces have a slightly different darker tone, and some of the brown, reddish brown pieces have a slightly different tone, but you really, in the rocks it makes no problem, and in the house you really have to get close and have a closer look to see it. So normally that's not cool, but here it's not a big deal, it's not a problem. Like I said, in the rocks, it's rocks, they never have the same color, so this is the more real version, or the more real version, more real version. Okay, the big windows, the 6x8, all packed separately. The tiles, the white one here, 6x6, inside are 2 gray ones and a lot of brown ones, reddish brown ones, all packed separately. The 4x8 door here, packed separately. And only the normal doors with the knob and the smaller transparent pieces are in the normal bags. The rest is all packed separately. Even the waterfall piece here, so great. No scratches at all. We have some micro scratches on the tiles, but in the scale of any other different competitor out of China. And so this is good quality. We have a good instructions, good to very good instructions. We have a good to sometimes very good piece quality here. So this was wrong. Goes this way. So that's great. Like I said, a little bit like Rio bricks. The assembly. Both of the parts of the houses, first you build in the rock base, 2 building steps are the rock base, so it's a lot of weight and a lot of the building experience. And for me, I have to admit, the rock base made me a little bit more fun than the rest of the building. Yeah, crazy, I know, but yeah. Underneath was top, this here was very good. The assembly makes fun. It's not the easiest because of 2 things. First is the LED kit and the cables, and second is to attach here the base of the real house to the rock bed. It's not easy to get all the studs good connected, push down. You really have to wiggle a little bit and push down and wiggle a little bit to get this really down. So you can't, or you never will open or get up here the first or the house to get inside the garage or see more of the waterfall. To play with that, no, this stays. You can lift up this here and the whole second floor, so you can play with the first floor, the ground floor, but that's not a good idea too, because you have the cables for the LED kit that you don't see in a second, but it hinders or it makes the functionality of the set go away and makes it a little bit harder to build, because the light here underneath the roof goes through the first floor and through the base plate here, so you have to build the plate near to the set. I can't build it here, I have to build it here. So it really is a little bit of a bummer to build, and now it comes. The result is, I don't know. These are new batteries. You've seen the pictures. You really barely see nothing. Barely see 3-4 glimpsy LED per 1x8 plate, and overall nothing. So please, XBert, if I don't have a flaw here, old batteries that lies years here, I don't know. Out of the box, the batteries, perhaps the box was old, I don't know. They don't have enough power, but this looks horrible. Okay, $5 perhaps the LED kit. So for me, no problem. And I didn't know there was a LED kit. So that makes no difference for me. But it annoyed me a little bit during the assembly. Like I said, I have to build this floor here, the ground floor over the first floor, the ground of the second floor over the first floor, because of the cable length. And in the end, it was unnecessary. To be honest, if I have to build this again, I would let the LED kit away or change something to get it more bright, or use another one. If you want this here lit, then use another one from Funhole or something like that. Build your own one, but don't use this here. It's not bright enough if I don't have a failure version. But this version here is not bright enough to see anything, but makes me a lot of problems during the assembly. Not a lot of problems, but it was a little bit annoying. It would be a much easier assembly without the cable. So if you buy this set here, check your LEDs, and if they dim as mine, then let the LED kit away. You don't see it, you just have an easier assembly. Check the LED kit before. I should have done this too, because I would have get rid of. I would throw it away and build it without, because from the outside this is a very nice building. Inside it's cool too. It's very cold and modern building. Perhaps something you assume for 100-year-old vampires. What do they need? They need nothing. They know that to possess something don't make you happy. So I believe a vampire really would have a relatively empty house. Yeah. Okay, so overall, great set. just leave the LED kit away, have some nerves to get the ground of the first floor to the bottom of the rock bed, and then this is one of the best looking sets I have ever here on the table. Top 10 from the looks, top 20 from the building experience overall. So 2 thumbs up, even if the LED kit sucks. And even if you have you need some time overall with this building to settle down, to get all the small gaps between the single parts gone. But when it's done and everything is really pushed together, it's a great looking set. It's a great looking set. And if you have just want to buy this as a standalone set, this looks better than as a standalone set than most of the modular buildings. As a standalone set, this works great. Really. Here on a turntable, if you're only a Twilight fan, and this is close to the original, I don't know. I can understand that you buy this just for the purpose of the display, not for the building experience as a Twilight fan, just for the purpose of display, because this looks gorgeous. A little bit too dark overall, but gorgeous. Okay, what is next here on the channel? Another new company. First here XBert, then here Free Tribe, the Juliet balcony. Yes, must be the house in Verona where Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is playing a few hundred years ago. And this is a totally different house. But very detailed, and a traditional modular building makes a lot of fun. Good quality, good instructions so far. If you have in mind to buy this, I believe you don't have to wait till I'm finished. I believe this will be a good set. A little bit flattering door, that is everything. The rest is really nice, nice interior, cool building techniques, good pieces, cool looking set. 3, 4, 5 days, I don't know. Depends on the temperatures outside. Thank you for watching. I'm a little bit through. Sorry if this review is perhaps a little bit... it was the 3rd time I have to do the review, because 2 times I messed up the sound. First time I didn't record it. Second time it was too low. So this is the 3rd time I do this review and I'm done. Thank you for watching. Have a good time. Bye bye.